All right, Shalom. Shalom, giving all praises, all glory, and all honor unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the great millstone. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the hopeful elect. This is the brother Zion, one from GMS Atlanta. Back with 144 News this morning. Bakar Tawab. It's not much to unpack here this morning, but there's a few edifying headlines that I want to get into, and this is good, see, every day, we should be checking the news for things that are going on because we have to watch for the hopeful elect, watch for those that are of the flock and the sheep of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in order to keep them in the spirit, and guide them to Yahushai. So what I did see this morning was that there was now this is under science and technology, that there was a new implantable device which can detect vital signs and rapidly administer opioid overdose reversal medication naloxone. It says the device was 96% effective at reversing overdose effects in animal studies. And as I've been saying in my videos all years, that there's a lot of different implantable devices that are now being given the green light to use for human trials, mainly for medical reasons. You have the Neuralink and other BCI technology, which is used for neurological disorders or certain physical disorders, but then you have this device. Matter of fact, let me get this here. All right, this is from MIT News. An implantable sensor could reverse opioid overdoses. The new device, which can be implanted under the skin, rapidly releases naloxone when an overdose is detected. So if they have this technology, imagine what they can do with the MOTB. They can have all of this technology integrated into one thing. Here it is, you have a device for overdoses that can administer a particular medicine. But then imagine you can use it for buying and selling. Okay? For buying and selling. In 2023, more than 100,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. The most effective way to save someone who has overdosed is to administer a drug called naloxone. But a first responder or bystander can always reach the person who has overdosed in time. Right, so they're using this as a way for, convenience. Researchers at MIT and Brigham and Women's Hospital have developed a new device that they hope will help to eliminate those days and potentially save the lives of people who overdose. The device, about the size of a stick of gum, can be implanted under the skin, where it monitors heart rate, breathing rate, and other vital signs. And when it determines that an overdose has occurred, it rapidly pumps out a dose of naloxone. And there's been other reports over the last few years about technology that can do that for birth control and birth control in men and women, just a implant a device, and it can give you a certain amount of medicine relief. And then you also have talks of being able to administer an inoculation through an implantable device. Now, this isn't the MOTV, but this technology, this implantable technology, is on a rapid development pace right now. Okay? Let me go to this here. Let me go back. All right. Now, what else would I notice? All right, and this is what I did a report on yesterday. Politics and world affairs. It says Sweden confirms first case of Mpox strain outside of Africa. Announcement comes one day after World Health Organization declares Mpox a global health emergency. So things are moving quick. You know, they're moving. They're moving on these pestilences, and they're pushing these things out to the public. You know, something to fear, pretty much. Okay. So we'll see what happens with this Mpox. And I mentioned before earlier, there's something around June, July. The CDC also said that you had the bird flu can be transmitted to humans as well. So we'll see how these pestilences move, and we'll see whether or not things go the same way they did in 2020 with these different shutdowns and mass parameters. Okay? And the way that they're pushing out these implantable devices, man, hey, they could have a new way to introduce the jump shot. You know, the juice. Okay? And that's pretty much it. I didn't really have anything else this morning. I think they report one more time tomorrow. And then I'll be back with another 144 news report on Sunday. Let me get the blue letter. And one scripture I want to get. Revelation, the 12th chapter. Right? Because Esau is pushing these pestilences and these implantable devices. He's trying to have his agenda come to pass. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Which says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. All right? Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is Edom, Esau, is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And there's talks of, Project 2025 and a lot of different, things that the next presidency here in the U.S. is going to implement. Now there's fears of, and now there's fears of, pestilence and certain diseases being spread. So it's all the Lord and it's all prophecy working. With that, I'll say shalom.